Have you ever felt like your lower body isn't just carrying your weight, as if it were also holding stress, fatigue, even your emotions? After 50, many women begin to notice a feeling of heaviness in their legs, bloating, or tightness in their hips, but we rarely discuss why this happens or how to truly address it. Today I'll show you a simple and often overlooked exercise that can bring extraordinary relief, not only physically, but also emotionally. It's more than just a stretch. It's a daily ritual that supports circulation, bladder health, the pelvic floor, emotional balance, and even sleep. You won't need gym equipment or flexibility, just a moment of silence and your attention. Most people ignore this exercise because it seems too delicate, but that's precisely where its power lies. If you stick with me until the end, you'll understand why this practice could be the missing piece in your self-care routine. Don't miss this video because it could truly transform your day. At the end, I'll explain in detail how to practice it safely and easily. So stay with me and pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. You'll discover how it can help you feel lighter, calmer, and more in tune with yourself every single day. Before we begin, tell me, have you ever felt your body sending you subtle signals that it needs deeper care? I'd love to hear your experience in the comments. If you want to support me in this project for the health of those over 50, remember to subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Now let's get started. Benefit 1. Increases blood and lymph flow in the pelvis and legs. Many women over 50 don't realize it. The muscles of the inner thighs, specifically the adductors, are like hidden highways for blood and lymph flow through your pelvic region. When these muscles become tense, which almost always happens with age and prolonged sitting, circulation slows. That's when you start to feel heavy legs, swollen ankles, or even numbness in your feet. Not because your heart isn't pumping properly, but because traffic is clogged in your hips. The butterfly stretch gently opens these internal pathways, releasing chronic tension in the adductors and allowing oxygen-rich blood to reach your pelvic organs and lower limbs. But there's one part that's often overlooked: lymph flow. Your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. It relies on muscle movement to expel waste, toxins, and inflammation. This stretch activates specific muscles that help circulate lymph through your pelvis and legs, reducing swelling, relieving joint stiffness, and even improving your immune function. Yes, you might start to feel that lightness in your legs that people talk about, not because you've lost weight, but because your tissues are finally breathing again. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal something unique for your health. The next benefit reveals how the same movement supports your bladder and helps prevent frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. Benefit 2. Supports bladder function and pelvic organ health. Let's talk about something few women feel comfortable talking about out loud: bladder pressure, urgency, and those frustrating nighttime trips to the bathroom. After 50, many women experience changes in their pelvic floor. Muscles that once easily held everything in place begin to lose tone, and the weight of daily life, both physical and emotional, begins to literally press down. But here's the truth that allows you to take action. You can gently and effectively support these muscles without invasive procedures or intense workouts. The butterfly stretch activates the adductor muscle group, which directly influences pelvic alignment and bladder support. When these muscles are weak or tight, they pull on the ligaments that affect the position of the bladder. By practicing this movement regularly, you're not just stretching, you're reawakening neuromuscular signals that restore tone, alignment, and circulation to your pelvic organs. The effect isn't just physical. Women often report a surprising emotional release, as this area of the body is deeply connected to security, self-expression, and even identity. Imagine going to bed and sleeping through the night without waking up to go to the bathroom. Imagine walking during the day without worrying about the sudden urge to urinate. This is the freedom your pelvic floor craves, and this stretching is a gentle step toward its recovery. And then, what if you were told that the same movement can relieve lower back pain in a way that most massages can't? Now I'll reveal how. Stay with me until the end because I'll give you a complete and detailed guide on how to perform this exercise correctly, step by step. Don't miss the next points. They're essential to truly understanding everything you need to know. Trust me, the second part is the one that makes the real difference. Benefit 3. Relieves lower back pain and hip tension where it really starts. If you've ever felt that dull, persistent pain in your lower back or deep stiffness in your hips, you're not alone. It's one of the most common complaints after age 50. But what most people don't realize is that the source of this pain is often not your spine. It's your hips, specifically the muscles of the inner thigh and groin, the adductors. The adductors connect directly to the pelvis, and the pelvis is the base of your spine. When these muscles are tight or imbalanced, they pull on the pelvic bones, causing misalignment. This misalignment radiates upward, creating tension in the lower back, or downward, limiting hip mobility. The butterfly stretch is uniquely effective. Unlike general hip stretches, it targets the deeper stabilizing muscles that influence both pelvic tilt and lumbar spine balance. As tension releases from your adductors and groin, you may notice something powerful. Your back feels freer, your hips feel less locked, even walking may feel more fluid. Most back pain solutions focus on the back itself, but this stretch addresses the root of the problem, not just the symptom. It's gentle enough for daily practice, yet deep enough to create lasting structural changes. And what if you were told that the same movement has an emotional layer, one that helps release the anxiety stored deep in your core? Amazing, right? Let's explain how. Benefit 4. Releases deep emotional tension and reduces anxiety. Here's something almost no one talks about. Your body remembers everything, especially in your pelvic region. This area doesn't just support your physical core. It also stores emotional tension, particularly stress, fear, shame, or unresolved experiences. For women over 50, this can manifest as unexplained anxiety, restlessness, or even a sense of disconnection from yourself. That's why this exercise is more than just a stretch. It's a gentle invitation to let go. When you sit in butterfly pose and begin to move slowly, rhythmically, something subtle begins to shift. You're not just opening your hips, you're sending a signal to your nervous system that it's safe to relax. And here's the science behind it all. The slow, mindful movement combined with a deep exhalation activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body that says, "You're safe now, you can rest." Women often tell me they didn't expect to feel so calm after this practice, or that they felt a wave of emotion emerge and pass, like a release they didn't know they needed. This is the hidden beauty of working with the pelvic floor. It frees not only your muscles, but your mind. Next, let's explore how this unique practice helps you sit, stand, and walk with renewed ease, restoring your alignment and natural posture. Benefit number 5. Improves posture and gently decompresses the spine. Let's be honest. Posture isn't just about standing up straight. It's about how you carry yourself with confidence and comfort through life. But as we age, gravity feels heavier. Hours spent sitting, tight hips and weakened core muscles begin to pull the spine forward, shoulders round, chest collapses. And before you even realize it, you begin to shrink inside, both physically and emotionally. This is where the butterfly stretch becomes surprisingly powerful. By opening your hips and engaging your inner thighs, you naturally realign your pelvis, the foundation of your posture. A balanced pelvis allows your spine to stack properly. Your chest lifts effortlessly. Your breathing becomes deeper and broader, and slowly, your body remembers what it means to feel ease again. Before we continue, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on health and wellness after 50. Benefit 6. Awaken pelvic vitality and support conscious aging. Aging consciously isn't just about anti-wrinkle creams or lifting weights. It's about energy, and deep within your body lies a center of vitality. Most people forget it, your pelvic floor. This area holds your life force, your stability, your sensuality, and your creative energy. But with age, activity, and emotional stress, it often goes dormant. The butterfly stretch awakens this powerful center. Each gentle movement engages the muscles, fascia, and ligaments of your pelvic cavity, increasing blood flow, oxygenation, and the circulation of subtle energy. Over time, this helps improve not only how your body feels, but how it functions. Women have reported reduced lower abdominal swelling and even a brighter facial glow, resulting from consciously nourishing this deep internal area. And while it may sound poetic, it's supported by biology. Improved circulation and the release of fascia in the pelvis influence hormonal balance, digestion, and even posture, all essential for aging gracefully, not with resistance. This is where self-care becomes self-restoration. Now the long-awaited moment has arrived. I'll explain exactly how to do this practice, whether you're flexible or not, standing or lying down. You can start right where you are. Begin by sitting on a firm surface with your back upright and relaxed. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees gently fall to your sides. There's no need to force them down. Place your hands around your feet or ankles. Take a deep breath. As you slowly exhale, begin to gently move your knees up and down, as if they were butterfly wings rhythmically opening and closing. The movement should be fluid and controlled, not fast. About 50 gentle pulses are more than enough to reap the benefits. The important thing is to remain completely relaxed throughout the exercise. Who should avoid this stretch? Remember, this practice is about healing, not pushing through discomfort. When you have concerns, pain, or joint problems, always choose safety first and talk to a healthcare provider who can advise you if this exercise is right for you. Start small. 1 minute a day. Let it be a ritual, not a routine. And remember, aging isn't a decline. It's a deeper unfoldment. With practices like this, you're not simply maintaining your body, you're nourishing it in ways that impact your energy, your confidence, your relationships, your life. If this touched you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever tried this stretch before? Will you start today? And if you know another woman who deserves to feel this kind of ease in her body, please share. Your body is listening. Let's start again together.